Hello, my wildlings, and welcome to Turnabout for All. I know, it's been a while, it's been way too long. I can sit here and give you excuses, but then that's a waste of time. This just detracts from me getting to play this game, and I want to play this game. It's been too long. So let's get into it, let's go. And what happened in the last episode? Well, a lot of stuff happened in the last episode. God, what did happen in the last episode? It's been that long. I know that's it. Gideon, I managed to get off of his guilty charge. Gideon is now innocent. Is now known to be innocent. He was innocent. Anyway, Turnabout for All, and oh God. You. Oh God, it's you too. Well, let's get on with it then. Turnabout for All. Start. It had been 17 days since Gideon Gray's trial came to an end. 17 more days of waiting for our mysterious bunny's next move. Little did I know that the culprit had reached the end of their scheme, and we had foiled it? And now, just as Mia predicted, they'd become desperate and needed any out. This is too fast. They needed to flee, but to ensure I'm sorry, then they could try again another time. So, to that end, they needed someone else to take the fall. And who better than her? Oh God, I'm not going to have to defend her, am I? Damn it. That was how our stay in Zootopia came to an end. Oh man, this really is the last episode, isn't it? Well, the last episode of this one. There is another thing after it, which I think is sort of an epilogue. I don't actually know exactly, but God, it feels like the end of an era. But then this is only the first episode, so let's not get too teary-eyed just yet. Good morning. Huh? Oh, hiya. Yeah, I'm sorry, that whole stuff earlier was too fast for me. I'm actually further away from the screen than usual, and I'm having difficulty reading it from here. Still half asleep? Maybe a little. At least you don't have a job to go to. It's not like you had a lack of sleep, right? Yeah, it's just one of those mornings. I know that way too well. Oh, what do you intend to do today? No idea. We'll just make it up as we go. Kinda wish we had a job right now. Oh, no, you should not have said that. No. The less a lawyer is needed, the less problems... Oh, no, that's Judy, sorry. Oh, the less a lawyer is needed, the less problems in the world. True. Doesn't do much for my boredom, though. You could take up a hobby, get into knitting, perhaps, learn to play the piano. Just a random suggestion from the top of my head, and is no way referencing another game. You know what job you two are doing today? Oh, a patrol in all likelihood. Or maybe parking duty. Don't even go there. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Isn't that your phone? Yeah. Who's ringing me at a time like this? Hello? Oh, God, I've completely forgotten the voice I did for him. Mr. Wright? That's probably not what I did before, but oh well. Clawhauser, what's up? Oh, it's horrible. He's on his way now. What? Who is? I tried to ring Judy. My phone is off right now. She says her phone is off. What's going on? He's coming for her, Phoenix. Calm down. Who is coming for who? Oh, God. Oh, not you. Mr. Wright, good day to you. Oh, piss off. Agent Savage, what are you doing here? I'm here on behalf of the ZPD, I'm afraid. You see, my investigation into the recent string of crimes has finally given a result. Are you saying you have discovered the identity of the mastermind? Indeed I have, which is why I am here. If you're going to blame Judy for this, I'm going to turn you into a bunny stew, you prick. Let me guess, you want our help to catch them? No, not at all. Then why are you here? You misunderstand me. The culprit is in this room. Oh God, he is gonna do it. I'm gonna cut those ears off you, you prick. What? Judy Hobbs, you are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jerry Jumbo, Jr., among other crimes. You cannot truly believe that Judy Hobbs is the culprit. She has been with us every step of the investigation. Have the ZPD lost their minds? Oh, believe me, we have ample proof to prove that the arrest is a just one. How can you accuse me of this? I joined the ZPD to make the world a better place. I even stopped Bellwether. Oh, which makes this all the more tragic. There has to be some mistake. Oh, I don't think there's a mistake. There's just an intentional misleading and alteration of the facts. She couldn't have done it. Remember the train? She was with me the whole time. Perfect alibi. Incorrect. What? All will be explained in court. Nope, she isn't going to court. It's okay, Nick. Phoenix? I'll get you out of this, I promise. But I can't promise that the other rabbit in the room is going to get out of this one alive. Thanks. And so Judy was arrested for a crime she didn't commit. And that's how it started. The beginning of the end. So dramatic, Phoenix. God damn it, why? Why? When it said her in like the beginning, I thought I was going to be defending Bellwether, and I thought, oh no, I can't be doing that. This is worse. I'd rather be defending Bellwether. At least then I don't feel as bad if I accidentally get her a guilty verdict for a crime she didn't commit. She's still a prick. God, no. No, that's not fair. Never in my life have I wanted to beat a rabbit up more than right now. God. I used to have pet rabbits. Well, technically my parents used to have pet rabbits. I was just sort of in the house. I was the pet human that they had. That's what children basically are, right? That's how that works? No? Okay. Good thing I don't have children then. There are two rabbits, obviously, one male, one female. Nature happens, they have lots of kids. There was one who we used to call Hops, funnily enough, or Hoppit, something along those lines. I was 3 at the time. 3? 5? I don't remember. It's a long time ago. I was very young. But he was vicious. He was missing one of his legs, and he would go after all the other rabbits. I'm pretty sure I've told this story before. But even with him, I didn't want to attack him or anything. I mean, eventually, most of the kids, the young ones, were sold off and sent to happy homes, including Hops, I believe. And I imagine I hope that he, oh, by now he's probably dead, but I hope that he lived a pretty nice life. And I hope that he got over his anger issues, but this really makes me want to beat up a tiny little defenseless rabbit. Although he's not defenseless, he killed an elephant. That said, I still don't have all the facts. He might not have killed the elephant. I'm just making up theories. But I'm so sure. I hope I'm not wrong. I don't want to have to apologise to him. But then if I am wrong, then I will, because I'm a bigger man. Literally. Because I'm larger than a rabbit. Anyway, moving on. So, Nick, how are you holding up? Great question. What do you think? Right. We first met when I was arrested for murdering Mr. Jumbo, Spike. And now she's been arrested for the same crime? Talk about full circle, huh? I know what you mean. But the best thing we can do right now is investigate. Doubt they'll want me in for the police investigation anyway. Where's Edgy at, anyway? Edgy. Oh, I bet he likes that. Edgy? Isn't that what Larry calls him? Is it? It probably is. It's been a while since I played the proper games, the original games, etc. He intends to prosecute as per usual, so he's currently sorting all of that out. Prosecute, huh? You know he doesn't think Judy did it. He just wants the truth. Yeah, I figured out how he works after almost 3 months. Man, 3 months. And a lot longer for me, yeah. Oh, Mayor's gonna punch me. Well, you never know. Time might work differently between the two universes. You might end up going back and you'll be back when you left. You never know. Or maybe you get back and it's a few thousand years in the future and it's huge apocalypse has happened, there's zombies everywhere, and basically everything's just gone to shit. You never know. Or pearls. Or both. Yeah, probably. Honestly, pearls is worse. Oh god, yeah, because not in the, like, she's gonna hit you harder kind of way, but in the, I can't believe I've disappointed this person kind of way. God, I had a teacher in uni, and I just remember one class, like, we'd been given an assignment, and this was university, and I had brought mine in, and other people had brought theirs in, but a lot of people hadn't. And it was horrible, because she got really upset, really disappointed, because it felt like she was about to cry, and we all love her to pieces, because she's brilliant and wonderful, but she tried so hard to give us these opportunities, because with university we've paid to be there, we want to be there and all that. It's a bit different from school, which is compulsory, and then in university you're there and you want to be there, and she's trying so hard to give us these opportunities, and she was talking about how proud she is of the work we've done and how good we do, and then to see her so disappointed like that, it was horrible. It was gut-wrenchingly awful. God, I felt like the biggest piece of shit after that. And that's how I imagine this would make Phoenix feel if Pearl was upset. God, that's awful. Anyway, this whole episode's got a bit depressing, hasn't it? So, we getting this show on the road or what? Yeah, we are. I'm also kind of annoyed that I don't have a different voice for Nick at all after 5 games, is it now? Still haven't thought of something. It's just stuck with being the same voice Phoenix has, which is my voice, so great. Oh well. We better go see what Jack Savage was talking about yesterday. Oh, do we have to talk to him? Oh, how could someone be in a police cruiser and be sabotaging a train at the same time anyway? I'm not going to like the answer, am I? God, no, we're not. We're really not. Or is he going to make the assumption that she had an accomplice? Because that's a bit of a stretch. That's a real big stretch. But why do I get the feeling that's not how it's going to go down? Okay, right. I suppose I should move to the detention centre. Oh, I don't want to see Judy behind bars. That's not fair. That's not fair. No. Oh, and the sad music. Thanks. Thanks for that. You know, this is the one place I'd never imagined her to be. Oh? Yeah, I mean, she loves being a police officer. It's just who she is. She's never cruel or corrupt. She just wants to help those who can't help themselves. Well, right now she's the one who needs help, and that is the most depressing part of this, I think. Well, there's a lot of depressing parts to this. Mostly the music. Why did it have to be the music? Then again, if this was really chipper music, I'd be even more pissed off, I think. Just like, this does not fit. This doesn't fit at all. Anyway, making the world a better place, as she always says. Yeah, you and I agree on that point. How in the world could they suspect her? After everything she's done for them? Honestly, Nick, I haven't a clue. What is Agent Savage doing? Well, at least she looks chipper. Oh, God. There's something depressing about the thought of someone who's always so chipper putting on a brave face. Because you can always tell when it's a brave face. And they're trying so hard to make you feel good. Despite them being in a terrible situation and you're being the one who's supposed to help them out. And this whole episode is going to make me cry. This is horrible. God damn it. Why am I an emotional wreck? Hey guys. Judy, how are you? Tired. They questioned me until early this morning. What? Bogo, what are you doing? It wasn't the chief. Savage? Yeah, apparently his agency has given him full authority over this now. I have no doubt Bogo would be beating the crap out of him too if he could. Even Bogo has to do as he says. Oh, I bet he hates that. I don't blame him. Oh, you have got to be kidding. None of them like it any more than you do, Phoenix. It's pretty much a full takeover. I can only imagine how he reacted to poor Clawhauser trying to warn you. He doesn't know. Nobody has told him. Good. Good, frankly. Huh. Guess Agent Savage isn't winning any popularity contests right now. Certainly not with me. The guy's a creep. And we don't really like people that like him telling us how to do our jobs. Or accusing an officer at that. Yeah, I know what it's like having a friend falsely accused. On multiple occasions. One time she was even accused of witchcraft, although I'm not sure if that happens later or sooner. There was this other guy who looked a little weird and he wore a top hat. He was nice and all, but he looked a little odd. Not in like a, I think he's really weird kind of way, but just kind of different, like unexpected. Almost as though, if you could imagine, we were drawn by different artists or something. It was weird. But anyway, I still haven't finished that game. I'm most of the way through it and I haven't finished it yet. Now being a perfect example, actually. Taking the defense then, Phoenix. I did say I would. I know you wouldn't and couldn't have done something like this. Leave it all to us. We've got your back. Thanks, really. If I recall, this is the part with the questions. If you're up to it. For you guys, anything. God damn it, the brave face thing again. Stop it. You're making me more sad. Why were you arrested? I mean, we know why you were arrested. We were there, but still. So, did they tell you why you were arrested? Oh, nothing clear. Huh? Agent Savage asked the questions, but wasn't really into answering them. Oh. Why am I not surprised? I think he said something about an accomplice at one point. Oh, come on, that's a stretch at best. That's just hearsay. What's his evidence? Oh, God, he's got evidence, hasn't he? Probably fake evidence. I wonder if he got Mr. Forger involved again. If he did get Mr. Forger involved, chances are he'd have been more careful about making sure Mr. Forger's, calling card isn't on it. I don't like this guy. I really don't like him. Accomplice? He didn't go into detail. Questioning Judy likely won't secure much in the way of results. She knows little more than we do, since she didn't do it. Let's see if Edgeworth has any more luck than us. It's not a bad idea. I hope he's willing to help out. Oh God, but if Mr. Savage, or Agent Savage I suppose it should be, has the whole of the police department under him, what's the chances that he's got Edgeworth under his thumb at the moment? Do they have thumbs? I think they have thumbs in this universe. Okay, ZPD HQ. I don't think I've been here before. ZPD building, August 25th, 11 a.m. Oh, hello. Man, the media is swarming all over this place. One of the faces of the ZPD got arrested. What did you expect? True enough. I can only imagine the headlines. The debate will be intense. The media hasn't jumped on the ZPD like this since I first met Judy. The night howlers. I'm sorry, I'm far away from the screen. I can't read it properly. I bet some will even camp out until the verdict is reached. I can only imagine that what the courthouse is going to be like. Hey, isn't that Edgy over there? He looks more frowny than usual. Is that even possible? His scowl could transmutate children? Traumatize. Again, I'm far away from the screen. It's difficult to read. What are you smirking at, Wright? Well, hello to you too. My apologies. Things have been a little tense over here. Tense? What happened? You know how I intended to prosecute this case, correct? Of course, you are Prosecutor Edgeworth, after all. Yes, well, apparently my services are no longer required. What? Yeah, and part of me knew this was coming. Let me guess, Agent Savage is going to be prosecuting himself. I better look into this a little more. Why? What happened? I mean, you're not prosecuting anymore? Regretfully, I am not. I only just learned of that a few moments ago myself. What were you doing here anyway? I came to retrieve a crucial piece of evidence from the ZPD. Crucial evidence? The most crucial piece of all, you might say. And what exactly might that be, Edgy? Edgy? His new nickname for you. I thought as much. It's just Edgeworth, Officer Wild. Yeah, good luck with that. But you didn't answer what was the evidence? Why, isn't that obvious? The culprit left behind something quite damning during the initial crime. Initial crime? You're not referring to the bunny fur, are you? Because in theory, that could just be any bunny. And it also, in theory... Actually, I don't know where I'm going with this. In theory... They shouldn't... In theory, if they've got a piece of hair, they should be able to get a DNA from it. They could find out if it's her or not, unless the DNA was planted by some high-up agent, for example. Wait, you don't mean... I do. The fur the culprit left at the scene of the crime. Of course, we could run a comparison on that fur compared to Judy. And of course it wouldn't match, and clear her on the spot. That had been the plan. Had? Yes, it would appear it is now beyond my reach, and I am no longer the prosecutor in charge of the investigation. Well, as an officer, I can just talk to the chief and get it looked at. That, too, is impossible. Huh? Yes, that piece of evidence has been completely locked down by the new prosecutor and is now only accessible by him. Oh, you prick. Wait, the prosecutor was allowed to do that? He's in charge of the investigation now. But couldn't Chief Bogo overrule him? No, not when he's under the thumb of the same person. In normal circumstances, yes. But this is not a normal circumstance. What do you mean? The prosecutor has a power over this case brought on by his connections. Namely, the power of a highly influential government agency is behind him. Oh, yeah, wait, you don't mean... I knew this was coming. That Jack Savage is the new prosecutor. I'm afraid I do. What? I just... come on. I mean, he's not a prosecutor. Apparently, he is a man of many talents. And as it turns out, he is a qualified prosecutor. So I'm going to have to face that guy in court. Oh, this is not good. And he's locked the evidence down. If you have more questions, Wright, just ask them. I will ask more questions, I guess, about Jack Savage, but I'm going to do that in the next episode. Also while I have you, obviously, as of late, I haven't had enough time to record, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Partly work, partly just other stuff going on in my life. I won't go into too much detail because it's kind of boring mostly, but in short, I haven't had the time. A bit of a forewarning for January and the 3 months after that, because that's the first quarter of the financial year, and that's when my work really picks up. That's like the last January, I was doing practically 8 days a week, so I have no doubt that come around that time, I'm not going to have time to record and edit these videos and all that, and I'm going to have to be doing shorter videos or other kind of videos. I'm going to do my best with it, obviously. Whatever I can do, if I can, I'm going to try, but just some forewarning for you. Like, I don't want you to just leave you in the dark with it and just disappear on you. I really don't intend to do that, but sometimes it happens, and I apologise. But I will try. And that's the best I can do. But anyway, after this, frankly, far too depressing episode for my taste, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.